Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is Monica Love at The Love Messages. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. And today we're going to be focusing on your love reading for the end of February, okay? This is a general message. I highly recommend you to check out your rising sign before you check out your sun sign, and then come back and watch the sun sign and then your moon sign, okay? So this is going to be, we're going to start off your reading with the love messages from higher self, okay? From your higher self, as well as, this could be a message from the person you're dealing with as well too. These are birthday messages, so your birthday number may come up. If your birthday number does come up, it's an even more important message for you. If it's not your birthday number, you can take the number that shows up, put it into Google, and look up what the spiritual meaning behind that number is, and that's the message from your higher self, okay? So let's get started. Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. Important messages from higher self and or love messages. Woo! My oh my, all purple cards, royalty. This is what I'm getting, royalty. That's what I feel. Okay. First things first, excuse me. If your birthday is on December 8th, December 15th, or December 12th, these are very important messages for you. If your birthday is December 1st, December 5th, December 2nd, this is a very important message for you. And if your birthday is December 6th or December 3rd, this is a very important message for you, okay? We have 8, we have 15, okay, 1 and 5, as well as 6. And we have 1 and 2, which is 3, 12, 1 and 2, okay? So, Scorpio. Sagittarius. I just did the Scorpio reading. That's why I still have Scorpio in my head. Sagittarius. Hear me out, okay? You have a decision that you have to make. There's a decision about your future that you have to make. One that is going to be a very, 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 very important decision to make. And it's one that's going to, or you need to have perspective. You need to have an open mind. You need to have some sort of perspective. You need to have some sort of open the pathway to seeing the possibilities. There's something that's holding you back. There's something in your life, and you know this. You haven't told anybody this. Maybe you told 1 or 2 people. You're keeping it to yourself. You know you're supposed to be somewhere. You know you're supposed to be doing something. You know you're supposed to be embarking on something, and you haven't been doing it because something's holding you back. This is about something holding you back. You need to let something go. Okay, it could be an environment, it could be people, it could be friends, it could be a lover, it could be something that's holding you down and not allowing you to expand your horizons, okay? There's unnecessary worry here, and there's a lack of self-confidence because for some of you, and if your birthday is December 15th, this is a strong message for you. 5 and 1, December 1st, December 5th. You have a decision to make. You need to free yourself. You're stuck. All of these other birds have flown from the nest. Some of you are still stuck at home, living at home, in a home environment that's keeping you stuck. The door is open, but you're sitting there and you're like, I don't know why you're not moving. Let me know in the comments. Why are you not taking action? This decision is popping up. You have to make some sort of decision, okay? We have Justice card, Libra energy. Some of you are dealing with the Libra, rising Libra, sun Libra, moon Libra. You need to fight for justice for yourself and for your relationship if you're in a relationship. This is also about some sort of ruling happening in your favor. There could be some sort of imbalance here. There could be some sort of imbalance here where things aren't balanced between you and someone. And if a decision is not made about this, it could go on forever and ever. And the decision starts with you because the 8 to me represents infinity, and Justice is Libra, which deals with a relationship. Some of you have to make a decision about a relationship, and that if you don't make this decision, the issue between you and this person, there's some sort of imbalance between you and this person, okay? You got look at the scales. One scale is really low and the other one's really high. This is telling me that there's a decision that has to be made within a relationship that if it's not dealt with, it could go on forever and ever and ever, and it could be something that is not healthy for you, okay? So there is equality. Don't give up on this situation. It's also telling me, and it's also indicating to me that you need to allow yourself to go through this process with this person. There could be some sort of discussion, because decisions require discussion. It requires thinking. It requires speaking. It requires action, decisions. And this is something that you're going to be focusing on from now until the end of the month. You also have the perspective card, which is about there's a better way of doing things, okay? So if you're dealing with somebody, there's a better way to do things, and you know that, okay? You could be doing things in an unproductive way, okay? Or this person that you're dealing with could be dealing with things in an I can't speak, an unproductive kind of way. There's a better way. Okay, you need to reflect on this and find insight and be different. Do things differently, okay? Don't try to do things the way this person did it or that person did it. Some of you are like listening to your friends, or you need to go within. Stop listening to the outside noise. There's outside noise around you. Stop doing that. Listen to your inner voice. Go in your room, close the door, and be with yourself for 5 or 10 minutes and allow whatever is within you to come to the surface, and then make your decision so that you have justice in your life, okay? This is the important message I have here for you, Sagittarius, okay? All right, now let's get into your reading. Your reading is for the end of February. This could also play out in March for you. I don't know why I had to say that. Some of you are going through something that is going to require your attention from now until the end of March, and it could work itself out all the way into the end of April, okay? So just keep that in mind. This is what I'm getting from Spirit. All right, rising Sagittarius, Sun and Moon. For some reason, I always try to do that funny. Anyways, I'm not even going to do it because I'm just going to be myself. All right, Sagittarius. Sag. Saggy. My Sag. Woo, 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 woo. If you don't know what this means, you're going to learn today, okay? Ace of Swords. Something in your life right now, Sagittarius, is so unclear to you. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what's going to happen. You're trying to figure out what's going to happen. You're trying to be optimistic here with this Ace of Swords. There's communication coming in for you, okay? It's going to be hot communication. It's going to be strong communication. If you haven't been talking to somebody, the Ace of Swords is upright, meaning there's things that you need to talk about. There's things that you need to discuss with this person. And I feel like this is going to be at the root of the reading. Even though it's at the bottom of the deck, I feel like this definitely has something that is playing a role here. Okay. Okay, so again, like I said, heart of your reading is the Ace of Swords here. We're going to leave that on the side. Whew. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I feel, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? This is not, some of you may take this the wrong way. I hope you don't. Um, some of you want it all, okay? You want it all. You want the house, you want the car, you want the pool, you want the white picket fence, you want the children. And I mean, it doesn't have to be in that natural order or physical order, whatever you call it. It's just in general, you want it all. The problem with this kind of energy that I'm feeling from you, Sagittarius, is that there needs to be a sacrifice on your end, okay? Or on the person that you're dealing, because this could be the cross watcher as well too. You always know that in my readings and in mostly any tarot readings, there's going to be a vice versa energy, okay? So, may not be you, maybe the other person, but somebody here wants it all. And I think in the past, you have all your cards are upright, okay? Like the sign of Libra. If you're dealing with a Libra, you both had all cards upright, which is positive. This is positive, meaning that there's going to be a forward moving direction, particularly after this Mercury retrograde. Somebody here, though, wants it all, okay? It's either you or your person. And what there is a realization between you and this person, I feel like this is between you and someone else, okay? Because you have the King of Pentacles here and the Queen of Pentacles. So these two energies work in tandem, they work together. However, one person's here and the other person's down here, meaning you're not on the same level as this person. You want to be on the same level as this person. However, you're not. Okay, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be on the same level as them. It just means there needs to be some sort of adjustment. Okay, now what I'm seeing here is that someone is realizing that if they want a marriage, if they want things to move forward, if they want clear communication, if they want passion inside of some sort of union here, there needs to be an equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about giving nourishment. It's about being generous. It's about being loving. It's about treating somebody the way you want to be treated. It's about not just expecting something from somebody and then expecting everything to work out. This is about two people giving and taking equally from each other. And I feel like that didn't happen for you, okay, in a past relationship, or it could be something that is an issue within your relationship now. Okay. The top of your reading, you have the Four of Wands, you have the Ace of Cups, and the World card. So this is about you coming together with someone very quickly, like you started a relationship very quickly. Lots of love, lots of passion there, a new beginning, lots of prosperity, lots of prospects. But then it just comes to an end. Something starts up very quickly and ends very quickly, and you feel beat down by it, or your person feels beat down by it. And the reason why this happened to you, either it's happened or it is happening, is because there's unfinished business here. And that's what all the Mercury retrogrades are about. They're all about karma. They're all about unfinished business. They're all about going backward in time. Not in reality, because when Mercury's retrograde, it's not a reality thing. It's actually an optical illusion. Mercury going retrograde is an optical illusion. Some of you feel like you could be, when it comes to your love life, that there's some sort of optical illusion that's taking place for you, and you can't quite seem to understand why this is happening. You know what I'm also getting here? I'm picking up on an energy of, I can do whatever I want. No, it's not like this, okay? So if your cross watcher is doing whatever they want, or it's you, Sagittarius, this lesson here, if you started something and you said, you know what? Things aren't working out between me and this person, so I'm just going to go and start something new with someone else, and then that doesn't work out, it means there's unfinished business here. And the only way you could have this new beginning here, okay, without it crumbling and crashing down, because you didn't expect this. The only way this could work is if you make this work. And even if you don't want this, It's fine. You don't have to have it. Nobody's forcing you to do something or be with someone you don't want to be. But you can't just leave something unfinished. You can't just pack your bags and say, you know what, I just don't want to deal with you ever again. I'm going to go to somebody else. Because there's this thing, right? I don't know if you've heard about it before, but there's this thing where if you end something with someone, you have to end it peacefully. You don't have to, but you should, because if you don't end something peacefully or you don't do something with integrity, it follows you. It follows you into the next relationship, okay? So because lessons in life require you to be open to ending things successfully with the last person. And I feel like for some of you, you left somebody hanging or they left you hanging. And I think now you're realizing that for some of you, you feel a little bit trapped by this. You feel like, why is it that every time I try to start something, it just comes to an end? This is what the Ace of Cups, the World card, and the Death card means. And there's the two cards of ending that are the most prominent within the tarot show it up here. Starting something, ending something, completing something, and then ending something. So there's all this passion, all this love, all this, woo, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to get married, we're going to do this, and then boom, it just shuts down. Because there's karma here with the Ten of Swords and the Death card beside each other. This is karma. These are two cards of karma. Okay? These are two cards of karma. When the Death and the Ace of, when the Death and the Ten of Swords are meeting together, it's karma. Something had to end because you're not complete with something. You're not complete with something that you either are still dealing with. And I see a marriage here. Somebody's married or there's a connection between you and this person. Let's clarify this Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords is like, this is screaming you need to have some sort of communication. Okay, there's some sort of communication here that is required. Whew, look at this. These two cards fell out, by the way. Let's see what they are. You need to communicate with someone. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's a real, you need to communicate something. What does Scorpio, what does Sagittarius need to communicate? You need to communicate this not taking action. Somebody needs to take action here for their own greatest good. I think you know this, Sagittarius, that you need to take action. I feel like this is you who has to take action. It could be your person, but I feel like it's you that needs to speak up about this, okay? What is this Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords could be, you could be dealing with an Aquarius as well too, or a Libra. Libra is strong in your reading as well as Gemini. What is this Queen of Swords? I feel like somebody here is holding back from you as well too. And there's a lack of clarity about a relationship from the past. It's also causing some sort of disconnect. It's causing some sort of lack of confidence here as well too. Some of you are not confident in speaking to this person, but I feel like it's something that has to happen. Primarily, it could be a Leo or a Taurus that you're dealing with. Leo is very strong in your reading as always. High Priestess is here as well too. Why is this Ten of Swords here, please? Yeah, you're very beat down by this relationship from the past. You're still beat down by it. Let's clarify this Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Yeah, you rushed in. You know, there was some sort of deception here. You know why this, if you are a Sagittarius and you left somebody to be with someone else, or if your cross watcher left someone to be with someone else, someone's not happy here. The new person that you either went off with and left your original person, if you did that or vice versa, they're not happy. First of all, you did it very quickly. And second of all, it was done through deception. Okay? This new love, look, we have the Ace of Cups. I feel like if you're a cross watcher, this is going to resonate a lot with you. Ace of Cups. Then you have the Temperance card, which is you, Sagittarius. You have the Knight of Swords, going in very haphazardly, doing things haphazardly. And then you have the Seven of Swords. This is, you know what this kind of energy is that I feel? Really, it's disgusting. I shouldn't say that because it's not, I shouldn't, okay, I'm going to keep my mouth closed because I shouldn't have any opinions about this, because this is about your reading. I don't want to have any opinions, but I don't think this is good energy. Starting new love on this kind of basis, on this kind of foundation, Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Temperance in reverse is not good. That's why it came to an end, and this is why it's not working out for you. If this is your story. And not everyone's going to like that message, but this is what I'm seeing here. It's the truth. Okay? This is why it's come to an end, or the cycle has ended very quickly here. It's like you started something and it ended. You started something and it ended. Some of you are alone now. Some of you are not even with this new person. Okay? Your cross watcher may not be with this person, Sagittarius. Tell me more about this marriage. There's a marriage here. Tell me more about the marriage, the Hierophant here. Whew, my goodness. Wow. This takes a turn. This situation, Sagittarius, it takes a heavy turn. You know, a lot of you are realizing that something that you got yourself into wasn't meant for you. Whatever you left behind was actually meant for you. Something was more meant for you than another thing. I think a lot of you are realizing where you're supposed to be right now. I think you know where you're supposed to be. There's new love that's going to happen within this relationship if it's a marriage that has already existed. I feel like, and this could be just for singles as well too. Like if you're single, there could be a relationship on the horizon for you. Some of you are worried about it, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. If you are already in a marriage, or if you are wanting a marriage, I feel like this is going to come. A lot of you are waiting for this. But at the same time, you have to want this as much as your person, okay? Somebody here is going to be offered this. There's going to be new love that's offered. Could be by a Leo. You could be starting things up again with this Leo, or there could be a solid commitment here. However, somebody has to take this. If you're a cross watcher, you have to be willing to take this new love, okay? Because it's going to be a very serious one. And I feel like Sagittarius, or it could be cross watcher, like I said, vice versa. I have to keep saying it so that you know this is what I mean. Six of Pentacles, this person's ready to give to the relationship. I don't know who this is, but somebody's ready to give. Somebody's ready to do, because they know that that's what they have to do in order to move forward. And they didn't know this in the past. But they're realizing that now because of the Chariot card and the Judgment. The Judgment card is a wake-up call. The Judgment card is saying here, okay, I have to do this in order to move forward. Okay, what do I have to do in order to move forward? Let's clarify this Judgment card. What is it that you're going to realize that you have to do in order to move forward? We're going to find out. But I feel like somebody is ready to change their ways and move forward with you. Yeah, somebody here is realizing, first of all, this person, whoever's having the wake-up call, whether it's cross-watcher or Sagittarius, is realizing that in order to have what they want, because somebody has a deep wish here, okay? Remember how I said at the beginning of the reading, somebody wants it all, but they know they can't have it all. They have to either choose one path, okay? Deep down inside, Sagittarius, you know what path you have to take with this Nine of Cups here. And in order to do that, you have to move forward into a new direction, okay? The new direction is your way of thinking and the way of doing and the way of communicating. Because your communication here, which is, the Page of Wands is the beginning in communication. It's a beginning in a new direction, okay? When it's in reverse and the Chariot card is coming up in reverse here, which is beside the Chariot here, is telling me that the only way you can get this Nine of Cups is if you change the way you've been doing things. Okay, in the past, lack of communication, lack of clarity, lack of direction, doing things haphazardly, doing things based on your emotions. Because Cancer rules the moon and it rules the emotions. So you need to change this perspective in order to get what you want. You could have what you want, but you need to come to this realization, and this is what's going to be happening at the end of the month for you, okay? Now, let's move past that energy and get back down to the ending of the reading, which is the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody here is juggling things on their own after someone left. Okay, you could have left someone or they could have left you, but they're having a very hard time. They're having a very hard time without you, or you're having a hard time without them. Somebody left and is now doing all the work on their own. And it's painful. This is very painful for someone here, okay? Could be another fire sign. Could be, you could have Sagittarius, you could have Earth in your chart, Capricorn energy, because Capricorn's right there. And then you have the Ten of Wands, which is fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So this could be you juggling, like just, carrying on the burden. And again, the Five of Pentacles is two people, like it's a couple. It's an old couple that have either made an agreement, a bond with one another. This is where the Hierophant is. Somebody's here alone. Nine of Pentacles and Ten of Wands here crossing each other. And you have the Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant here. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles, please. So somebody who thought, somebody here thought, oh, if I leave, everything's going to be fine. I'm just going to leave. I'm going to go off with someone else and whatever. It didn't work out for them. So if you were dealing with someone who left you to be with someone else, I don't feel like it's been working out for them. Could be you, Sagittarius. You could have left someone and it's not working out. This new person that you've decided to go with could be cross-watcher. But there's a lack of... With this Seven of Cups here in reverse, it's like somebody thought, oh, if I just leave this person, I'll have so many options. You don't have many options here. You know that your option is the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles supposed to be together, working together with the Six of Pentacles here to bring illumination and move forward with the Chariot card, okay? I think you intuitively know this because at the end of the reading, you have the High Priestess. All the secrets, all the lies, all the deception, all of this is coming to light. You're learning here. You're learning what it is that you need to do. And you know what? I'm not going to knock anybody for that. I'm not going to knock any sign for that. I'm not going to say anything about that. I think that, you're realizing, or your person's realizing, someone's opening up their mind and their heart and their soul, and they're realizing that their intuition, somebody here is very intuitive, okay? It could be you, Sagittarius. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. There's a Scorpio, or you have Scorpio in your chart. And if you do, this is an even more solid message for you, okay? High Priestess and the Sun card here together. There's an illumination on your intuition. Your intuition is telling you what you need to do. And I think you know what that is deep inside of yourself. It's scary for many of you. You're scared. Why? Because you've never done it before. This is something you've never done before. This is something that you never thought would happen to you in your life. This is something that when it happens to you, you're going to know it's meant to happen. It's going to be, many of you are stepping out into a new territory. You're doing things, even starting maybe a job in a new country. It's a new for you, okay? Let's clarify this High Priestess. Let's clarify the High Priestess here. Yeah, so this is about you coming back together with somebody that you left. Either you left them or they left you, but it's going to happen very slowly. Some of you are dealing with someone who doesn't believe that this is going to happen, but it's written in the cards. It's written in the cards. You're meant to be somewhere else. Wherever you are right now, Sagittarius, you're not meant to be there. I think you know that, okay? As much as you think emotionally that's where you need to be very grounded, because you have the Queen of Pentacles here in your reading. Share your love with someone. Somebody here has to be a little bit more open when it comes to love. Continue on your path. Okay. Don't listen to people, naysayers, people who are saying, oh, you should do this, you should do that. It's not their life. Your life is your life. Live your life and let other people fall to the wayside. You are good enough to do what you need to do. Whatever path you're embarking on, embark on it confidently. Take the steps necessary. It's not going to happen all in one day. You know what you need to do. Focus on achieving that and moving forward, okay? This is my reading, Monica Love, from the Love Messages. I hope you got your important message from this. Be sure to come back and check out the reading in a couple of days if it doesn't resonate with you. Usually the reading is more progressive. And as always, I'm sending you love. Be sure to comment. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up the video, share it, and as well subscribe to the family. Thank you for joining, and I will see you later.